Maybe it is actually. What's going on, everybody? Welcome
There it is.
back to the Nerd On Update, our weekly show in which we talk about the nerdy news that is either exciting to us, sad to us, mad to us, just interesting to us. And then the last half
Or
of the
glad
show,
to us.
or glad to us. Yeah, there you go.
Or rad to us.
Ooh, I like that.
Or Brad to us.
Be
Yeah.
rad to us. Or the last half of the show in which we answer questions from you, the people. But before we do that, we have our pre-show chill, and we just hang. We chat with.
I shoved my whole mic in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
In 3,
perverted.
2, 1, go! Chug, 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 chug,
You
chug.
can't see
Oh!
that. Wow.
There it is.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is, folks.
You're welcome.
Yep.
You saw it here
For
first.
free.
That is the show that you needed. For sure.
Take that.
Only mics.
Yep. I only have sex with mics.
Look at us, guys. Look at us out here. None of those capeless freaks joining us at the show today, huh?
Nerd
What are they
on
doing? They're tub
content.
streams?
Yeah.
Losers.
Is that what they're doing?
Tub
Hot tub
streams.
time.
Yeah.
I think they're all getting slathered in baby oil and razzling each other.
Yeah.
That
They're
sounds
doing the
like,
next
that
Abercrombie and
sounds like
Fitch
the
ad.
thieves.
They're like
I'm
rolling
very-
each other's nipples and stuff like that.
That's the Goose Fraba right there.
Yeah.
That's the Goose Fraba.
Here we are.
That's the
Brava?
We're doing it.
yeah. Goose Fraba.
Goose Brava.
Wow. Wow.
How is the chat doing? How is B-Rad51, Jonathan or Johnny Horror, T-Dog, Mamba? How are y'all doing? How was your weekend? And while you guys talk about that,
What
Corey,
are
how's
you
your,
doing?
How was my weekend?
How's your week? How's your life? What's going on today, baby? We got anything
Juniper's
going
been
on? Any fun,
sick.
fun, exciting things?
So that's been sick.
Juniper's still sick? Oh no.
Yeah, it's like her first, she's got her immune system fucking sucks.
She's a
And-
baby.
Yeah, she's been sick one other time. But I think she's at the tail end of it now. It's been a long journey on this one. Very tired. A lot of interrupted nights of sleep. What did we do this weekend? We went to the little train town over by the zoo.
Oh,
Griffith Park?
the train museum thing.
Yeah, it was fun. That was a good time. We had a
It's
good one with
cute.
that. She dug that big time. She liked the echo in the trains. But yeah, I didn't do much this weekend. I'm trying to think of what I did do. I think it was just taking care of a sick kid.
That'll do it.
I made an eggnog pie. That's what I did. It turned out so good. I had to give it a shot. It's a no fail recipe. Like, you literally take 2 cups of eggnog and you mix it with a 5.1 ounce pack of vanilla jello, and you add jello pudding, and you add nutmeg and cinnamon, and you mix that up and you pour it in a pie crust and you just put it in the fridge. It's like a banana cream pie, but it's eggnog instead. So it's a holiday thing.
I really miss eggnog lattes at Starbucks. They don't do them
I miss-
anymore.
Gingerbread lattes were my jam over there.
Oh,
They haven't done
damn.
those for years. And you know what? Like, Josh, I'm sure you know this already, but like a lot of people have posted online of like, here's how to order a gingerbread latte or like an eggnog latte without ordering. And like, you have to ask for the, non-fat latte, hold the milk, add 2 pumps of this. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I
No,
just
I'm
don't
not
want to
gonna
be that guy.
No. There
I'm
are
not going to do it.
many people behind me. Nah, I'm not gonna be that guy.
Also, I just don't. I know the feeling that person behind the register has got to have, being like, "Look, we don't have that on the menu. Like, can you just order this
You mean
do
like
you-
a Mexican pizza at
caramel
Taco
brulee
Bell?
latte that we do have,
Do you,
and just
do you
call
see
it
this
a-
board behind me? Can you just please just?
It's all sugar and coffee. Just take your sugar coffee and get out of here.
We have a binder that just tells us how to
Yeah.
make these things.
I just don't want spit in my drink, so I order what's on the menu, and I'm
That
happy
tracks.
about it.
Yeah,
Or I make coffee at home. It's fine.
yeah.
You ever had
can-
Cafe de Olla? It's better than anything on a Starbucks. It's a Mexican style coffee that's brewed with cinnamon, clove, anise, and a few other things, and it's divine. Get yourself a cup of that, you'll be happy.
Divine.
Yeah.
It's a
I
good
think
word.
I had it at one of the. There's a coffee spot on the corner in Glendale,
Mm-hmm.
Broadway. It's on a corner street. And I'm pretty sure I had it there. I was like,
There's a
"Oh,
few
that's
of
very
them,
nice,
but yeah,
very nice, very
it's a well-rounded coffee. Cafe Day, I'd give it a shot. I do a little splash of milk in there, and I'm just like, ooh, I feel like I've just
divine.
drank a blanket. But yeah, that was my weekend. I don't know what my weekend was besides the trains, and that's it. We're doing Elf on a Shelf, so that's fun.
Nice.
She's stoked about
But
that.
have you seen a blaster on Not a Master?
My favorite one was someone photoshopped a picture of Pip in a stream, and they were like, "Sure, you've heard on Elf on a Shelf, but have you heard of?" And it was Pippin in a stream. It's Took in a Brook, and it made me so happy. That's my favorite one, by far.
That's your Roman Empire.
Yeah, that's my Roman Empire. I actually had a sketch I wrote. I should have filmed it when that was going on. I wrote the sketch and we just never ended up filming it, Dana and I. And it was a play on the Roman Empire. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? But it was going to be how often
do you think about Aragorn breaking his toe?
How often do you think of the 2007 Norm Macdonald roast of Bob Saget? And I go, twice a day. Twice a day? Yeah. Is that not enough?
This is hardly related, but somebody posted on. They retweeted somebody's post. It was a really scandalous. The streamer was like, hanging out, and she was very sexy. And this person was like, like, oh, what you thinking about? And this person requoted and said the Roman Empire, and I just quoted, but are you though?
But are you though?
But are you? Are you?
The other option for the joke was the Roman Empire thing. Like, what do you think about you think about the Roman Empire? No, not really. What do you think about? And then I would just go into the monologue from Gladiator when Marcus Aurelius asks Maximus about his home, and Russell Crowe just described his Australian ranch, talking about the pink stones in the morning and the way the sun hits them, and we just never followed through with that. I should have done it.
It's brilliant.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It's brilliant.
There's still time.
There's always
I just
time.
want to slide that monologue into some sketch somewhere because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
The Roman Empire.
Josh.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
You were a little under the weather. How are you doing?
What
was your weekend like?
I am no longer a unicorn.
You got the Novid?
I am the unicorn now.
You are the unicorn.
I am the phoenix.
But
see my shirt?
But I learned of something, and I only learned of this once I got COVID. Long COVID. I never heard of that.
Or long haulers. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still tired. I'm still recovering, but I'm COVID negative, which is great.
Hey.
But it's been I like today I was like I got 8 hours of sleep last night and I need to take a nap. I feel tired. Like I'm just exhausted. And then I still wake up with heavy chest, but I'm back and I've got no COVID. Celebrate Bonnie, my wife. She is now teaching Pilates at the YMCA. Which is
Hell
really
yeah.
cool. And at UCLA. And
ooh.
Yeah, she's today I went and got my I get a membership to the YMCA so I can go to the gym there and all that kind of stuff and take their classes. So that's pretty exciting. Life is good. Life is good. How about you, Tom? How are you doing? You had to work today, like right until showtime almost.
Man, I get to suffer. You know what I'm saying? Here we are, thriving, staying in my lane, getting shit on, killing it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm casually being made
fucking
fun
it.
of, and I know that it's not personal because I say I get to do these things.
Oh no! It's not. It's literally just like trying to adopt the positive perspective and being like, I get to eat out of someone's filthy asshole today. That's
I get to eat.
moldy
food.
It's one of those things where it's like,
that is a way of putting it.
people are literally struggling for work in the industry, and I'm like, I am so over fucking worked in what I do in my job, and I'm just like, holy shit, I get paid a lot more than most people do in this job. But my God, some days you really be like, today you are paying for that shit. And it's like,
It do be like that.
sometimes it do be like it do, and hey, but like it's one of the today was one of those days. Today, it's one of those days, and Corey, you got it. Corey got that. But I had to write a long email, unfortunately, listing all the things that were shortcomings and opportunities that we had to do, and I was just like, bro, it like something I'd really like to adopt. I got from the command zone to talk about commander decks, and it's like people gotta stop fucking apologizing when they play, because that means you're just not honest about how powerful your deck is, or you haven't goldfished your deck enough.
I'm sorry.
And when I think about that in life with like the show I work on, and it's like, sorry stops meaning anything 12 months into the year when we have done this every month. And I'm just like,
and Tom, have I ever apologized for my decks?
Twice.
Twice
I've
apologized. Oh, the red one.
3 times then.
Oh, you can really think of 2 times I've apologized for my decks?
Lord Windgrace.
Oh, and then yeah. So but what did I do after I apologized for them?
Well, you played it twice. Yeah, and then you took it apart. You played it.
So I don't like, oh, I'm so sorry, my deck.
Oh no. You played it twice because you didn't realize how consistent it was.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that must have just been a god hand. Like, whatever.
Yeah. But anyways, but it was like that to the show, and I'm just like, guys, you're just not being honest. You're just like not honestly saying how fucked you are, and then how much it's going. You need us to unfuck you, and so that's that, and then do something for the nonprofits, help the people out, be part of the community, X, Y, and Z, and then do some martial arts, and work on the weaknesses that I have as a human being, such as my weak hamstrings and my weak feet. I think my shoes are too tight, and it makes me get like, I don't know if I truly have it, but it makes me get this plantar fasciitis kind of thing going on, where like my feet literally just hurt to stand on, and I'm like, this isn't natural. I'm like, this sucks. This like actually just hurts to stand, and I'm like, I just can't stand on my feet, and so I'm like, I need to understand what the fuck is going on. But also, I got these fucking new marathon shoes I'm gonna be training for. So, cause like I run on these shoes and they're fine. My feet feel like they're on fucking Nimbus clouds from Dragon Ball Z. Great. And I've ran on them, and I'm like, oh, I could run on these all day if my lungs weren't little fucking shriveled raisins. But
I've always said that about you.
Yeah, and then but my
raisins.
Unfortunately, sorry, Steve's, but my Rock No Bull fucking or the Under Armour gym shoes I have kind of fucking suck. And it might be I just got the wrong size, but I'm like, these are 10.5s, and my feet are 10.5 to 11. And I'm like, bro, I'm just saying, I'm tired of this bullshit of like, some shoes or 10. It's like, dude, it's 2023. How do we fucking not figured out what 10.5 and 11 inches are? Like, this is insane. Like,
I agree.
It's like,
it's also not inches, but yeah,
that thing. And I'm just like, can we fuck it? Like, you have US and you have the Canada, and I'm just like, get it together.
You have 3 different sizes.
You have 3 of them. And I was like, get it together. Just fucking, I shouldn't have to like play this guessing. It's like, I'm 11 at Nikes, I'm 10.5 in Adidas, I'm 10s in fucking Jordans. It's like, why? But why?
I hate it. Because I also have wide feet. So like some brands, I'm like, well, this brand's 12 is perfect, but then this brand's 13 is perfect because.
And like, if I was buying it from like some brand like literally not in America, and I'm like, cool, understandable. Look, I'm buying this jank ass anime shirt from China. I'm gonna get 3XL because I have to. I understand that. In America, I'm just like, why? Why have you guys not fucking like? I don't give a shit if I'm 5XL or an extra small. Just fucking get it. Just get it aggregated normally. It's like, I don't understand it. Like, you will never offend me. I don't know who the fuck. I just need to have accuracy.
Just like audition naming files. Everybody just needs to like just get on the same just this is what you name your auditions. Everybody has something different, and everybody's like, "What? But why?"
You don't want Josh VO 1 final 2 final
Dash LA dash CTC dash
slash
SC
final
Final.
dash
final
dot
version 3.
MP3 dot
That's the
MP4.
shit I get. I'm like, okay, this is the final. Actually, can you change one more? I'm like, final 2.
Final.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm done. I'm done with that. What are we here for, Josh?
We are here for the update. We are here for some news. We are here. We're here. We're here. I'll start with my news. I'll start with my news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, have you ever gotten into the argument about physical media and whether you should have it or not?
You should.
You should, because this past week, I just love this. This just makes me laugh. I'm sorry. This is really sad, but it makes me laugh. PlayStation sent out an email to their customers stating that they were losing licensing arrangements with some of their content providers and not providing refunds.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, whoopsie. And there's a whole list, and I'm not going to sit here.
Fucking whoops.
Fucking whoops. Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and go through everything, but there are some titles on there. And
what are like 2 standout ones? 1 or 2 standout titles that you're like, oh shit.
Dirty Jobs. No, just some people like that. It's a lot because it's over 1,000.
Whoa! I thought it was gonna be like a handful, but it's over 1,000 games.
Yeah, no. This is like movies and shows.
Oh shit!
Like,
it's mainly Discovery TV.
It's Discovery TV. Sorry,
because they're doing their
Discovery. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Animal Planet presents Cake Boss, Deadliest Catch, How It's Made, Mythbusters.
Cake Boss.
Yeah, so
Cake Boss just closed his store in Santa Monica.
Listen, as somebody who worked in a video store, I understand that people do buy those shows, those like the reality shows, the game shows, and they buy the DVD sets, or they used to, and so people like to have them. I used to have a wall of DVDs and shit, and I got rid of them like a dummy.
Wasn't it? Didn't Guillermo just come out and say something?
I don't know.
Like
yeah, I mean, he's quoting Christopher Nolan, because Christopher Nolan was saying like, you know, if you have physical media, you are literally like the custodian of media at this point. Like, yeah, you're the historian. And then Guillermo del Toro said the same things. Like, there is a hard argument to be made that like the return of physical media being purchased like needs to come back to kind of like reset like how it is, because streaming
like
doesn't offer any numbers. And to comment on Bad Reprints chat message, it takes a lot of courage to cancel things.
Oh, but
David Zaslav, shout out. That's the headline quote that everyone's been running with lately. I also, you know, I'm gonna just say this, adding on top of that, because you know everyone just like, you know, we have a target, we have the fucking, you know, name face. I love that now everyone's like, fuck Bob Iger for like saying we need more executive supervision over Marvel movies, and that's why they have a low box office, which I'm like, and everyone's like, fuck this guy. I'm like, for the last 10 years during the Infinity Saga, everyone was like, Papa Iger. And I'm like, it's going to take, when the chips are down and then you say one fucked up thing, everyone's gonna be like, fuck this guy. If he said that shit during Infinity Saga, I was like, yeah, he's right. You know,
I've got no respect for any of those CEOs, and but anyway,
I just think it's funny how the tables turned.
Yeah,
how the turntables have.
Turntables.
The turntables.
So funny.
I miss like physical media, but it's hard when you have a small house and you're like, where do I put it? And it's hard. But anyway, the next part of my news, or next piece of my news, is the Fallout show trailer dropped, and it looks so good. It looks good. I'm a big fan of Walton Goggins, so
that's what I was gonna say. It's got your boy Josh.
Got my boy. It is one of those things. I think one of my friends they reshared it and just said, "Please be good." I hope it's good. It looks good. It sounds good. It could be good. I don't know.
Isn't there a big Fallout thing coming out tomorrow? I think there's a new expansion DLC thing coming out tomorrow for Fallout 76.
That tracks. I don't know. I think Tom. I hear a clickety clackety click.
Yeah.
Click. Our research department is on it.
I could be wrong. Sorry, I didn't mean to derail that.
No,
Josh, go
that's
ahead.
I didn't have. That's it. That's
Oh.
all I had.
I hope it's good. I do too.
No, I think it's all a parody.
It's
because everyone and their moms started doing the Rockstar Trailer 1 Tuesday, December 5th, 9 a.m. And then Halo did the same thing. And I think everyone was just doing that.
everybody's
Like-
getting
No, I
on
think
that.
there's a game.
For what? Fallout game?
Fallout 76
Another game that
Atlantic
I'm
City comes out tomorrow.
Oh, cool. I am
There you go.
in
Fight for freedom.
Black Desert, an expansion on that game. I am that came out on Friday, and I'm in there a bunch of NPCs, and it's an MMO, and I think I might have to pay so I can get my characters, so I can get footage of my characters. I'm like, oh no.
Probably see though.
Oh no. But I get to do that. I'm sorry. Anyway, next.
I can go.
What?
Knights of the Old Republic coming out never.
Still not a secret lair.
So there's a secret lair coming out. Soon. Coming soon. It's a Doctor Who secret lair. They've spoiled 3 of the cards already. The big one is the 14th Doctor, which David Tennant has come back as and reprised his role as a Doctor for the 60th anniversary special. It's a 4-color commander. Well, it's a 4-color creature, most likely to be used as a commander, seeing as they're only legal in the commander format. But it is a way people are very excited because as of the Doctor Who set coming out, there was no way to get all of the Doctors in one deck due to the color restrictions. But this fixes this. What?
You talking about just make Tiamat your commander?
There's no way
Omnath
within
your commander.
universe that you could get all the Doctors into one deck to use a card called Gallifrey Stands. Gallifrey Stands is a enchantment that says at the beginning of upkeep, if you control 13 Doctors, you win the game. So this is their...
Did you just Exodia that shit?
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it actually looks pretty sweet. The nice thing about it is it's not super OP. Like, it's very narrow in what you're trying to do in that deck, and that deck wants you to get 13 Doctors. I think when it enters the battlefield, you can search your library for as many Doctor cards as you want, throw them in the graveyard, and then you can go from there by putting one back every turn with Reanimator and stuff like that. So it looks pretty sick. There's also a toy maker who is played by Neil Patrick Harris, as well as Rose Noble as a Doctor's companion. They're all pretty specific to Doctor Who, which is kind of nice because sometimes with these universes beyond ones, you get these just generically good creatures and they could just be used anywhere. But it's kind of nice to see that this secret layer is specifically beholden to its universe that it's trying to exist within. So it's going to make for some unique decks, which is pretty sweet. And that's coming out soon. No release date yet, but those are spoiled today. That's pretty exciting. You can laugh at me all you want, Tom, but I'm stoked.
But what if Knights of the Old Republic was a secret lair?
Then I would buy it. No questions asked. Like,
What if they made like a Revan deck?
I know, Tom. You don't have to even go into it. I would buy it. I don't know. I don't know what more you want.
And then they
say.
made a mono green Lobaka deck.
He would buy it.
That's not even Knights of the Old Republic. That's just the extended lore. The dead lore now, according to Disney. But I would buy it. I'd buy a mono green Lobaka deck, and you'd see Corey playing mono green for once in his life. But yeah, Darth Revan, are you kidding me? Let's do it.
I was just laughing because I think I made like a
He'd be Esper.
like I made a random comment and I thought about it more. I'm like, it kind of is. I was like, Magic the Gathering is becoming Fortnite.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my
a little
god,
bit.
kind of is. Any more news?
No.
All right, pour moi, c'est moi. If I had my news out, I don't. I have questions out though, but I'll get them out. I'll get them out in a second. My news. So new George Miller film, the prequel to Mad Max Fury Road, the film that was robbed of its Best Picture award in 2015, the year of such films as Ex Machina, and Age of Ultron. But
There's a lot of
yeah. Anyways, what's up?
There's a lot of
I just had to
sass
think.
on that part of the screen.
But no, Furiosa, fucking Mad Max, it's Furiosa, a Mad Max a Mad Max saga, because we love those
What does that mean?
titles. A Star Wars story.
Does that imply that there's going to be more?
I don't fucking know, man. Like, apparently, I love the idea of this movie much more than maybe seeing the movie. I think the movie looks fucking badass. It looks like very
amazing, but I'm like,
it looks very like troublemaker, like Robert Rodriguez Sin City shit, where like people just pop out of the background really hard. But like the story of Furiosa was like during so much downtime of like Fury Road, like George Miller was able to write the backstory for the character in the downtimes, and he pretty much like wrote a whole movie. So it's pretty cool. Anya Taylor-Joy, plays the role, but everyone's pretty excited to see Chris Hemsworth in a new-ish, kind of role for himself. Looks like he's playing the main antagonist of the story. So that happened. Big deal.
It's just one of those things. Like no matter how good it is, I'm in this place where I'm just like, do you like Witcher? Do you want to see what happened 1,000 years before The Witcher? No, I don't.
I don't want to see John Voight's ball sack.
I don't need
He's
that.
really sad.
But like, the one interesting thing that I might be interested in is like, okay, cool. This is a prequel of Charlize Theron's Furiosa. So there's potential we could see like Thunderdome characters. And I'm like, it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
We don't.
I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The big thing today is that the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer came out. 24 million views at the time of this stream.
Going back to Vice City, baby.
Insane.
Vice, baby.
And it shows the titular or the main character. You're playing as a female character. Looks like a little bit of Bonnie and Clyde situation with her partner. But apparently it takes place in Leonidas, which is like a play off of Florida. A lot of people are excited. A lot of people, I think, are excited because they've been waiting for such a long time. We'll see any more news from that. But big deal. A lot of people have been anticipating it. I feel like on my side of the world, it definitely blew up. And then last bit of news I have is the Tales of Two Zillas. We have Godzilla and Kong, since X is, you don't say X in titles, you say Godzilla Kong. You don't say Hunter X Hunter, you say Hunter Hunter. You don't say Spy X Family, you say Spy Family. So Godzilla Kong New Empire, on the heels of the Apple TV show Monarch, right? Comes out, and it's the follow-up to the Legendary Pictures Godzilla versus Kong, where it features the Hollow Earth, some of your favorite characters from the last film, and a new primate villain for them to fight. And we got our boy Kong, got like a little bit more of a fuller beard now, with the nice little Infinity Gauntlet hand, and Godzilla shooting some pink blasts because neon blue is so 2021. And so now we have pink blasts.
It's old, baby.
And we got that good iconic them running towards camera together to fight whatever.
I'm gonna watch it day
I guarantee
one. I
you.
don't even care.
I guarantee you, Mothra is fucking like CGI'd out because they got to do that Avengers. Everyone's running towards camera shot.
Scar King, right? Is that the guy's name? Sorry, I just remember reading online that the new villain's called Scar King.
Because Kong comes from Skull Island, and he was like the king of the Skull Island. So we have Scar King, who comes from Scar Island.
That sounds legit. Yeah.
Skarsland.
I don't fucking know.
Peter Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård. So yeah, that made his trailer. But the big thing that I want to talk about was that like Godzilla -1 came out this past weekend, and it's blowing the fuck up. I think many people who are watching it, I don't think it made such a big splash in the box office, but in terms of like people who have watched it, say hands down, like not in a bad way, right? You can have your big dumb dopey hero Godzilla that's like fighting monsters and shit. The plots are pretty simple, and then you could have these like Toho films, and these Toho Godzilla movies are like so much more about like Godzilla as a force of nature that needs to be like figured out and stopped. And it's a
In
lot
those
of the
ones, he's
human
more of a
triumph.
villain. And
It's absolutely a
yeah.
villain. Like it like the best way I can think about it is that like Shin Godzilla felt like
it's cool to see like new ones coming.
yeah.
Shin Godzilla was
I watched it,
sick.
and without like huge spoilers and big ass review, it's just really cool to see because a lot of people are like showing a lot of faith and love in it, and it only features a $15 million budget. And it looks that good. And again, without spoilers, it's the thing that every Godzilla American movie has not been, where you give a fuck about the humans.
Right.
And it is the human story that you're like, they need to kill Godzilla. Like Godzilla needs to be stopped. And you are riding on this whole thing. And the creation of the family unit in this film is like, you're heartbroken at most turns, and then you are about to cry at the end of the movie. Like it's insane, but it's cool to see that people are like kind of seeing two sides of the same character used in different ways. Obviously the American Hollywood way, and then the Japanese Toho way, and then seeing it like very much harken back to the original 1954 Godzilla. So Godzilla -1 is kind of like kind of a sleeper hit in that way. So I'm really
trailer looked dope.
I'm really excited that people could see that, because now they had Shin Godzilla and we've had now Godzilla -1, and like Shin Godzilla is pretty much like, imagine Chernobyl the show, but it's Godzilla. Like it is government and people trying to fight against this overwhelming thing, and no way in hell can one person do it. And in this one, it's like how one person is affected by a giant thing and like their story. And it's
I saw they used the original music too, the original like burn, burn, burn. And all I can think is Sam Rockwell, Charlie's Angels. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. It's so good. It's very good. So that so it's interesting, like cinemas for Japan is actually a really interesting thing, where it kind of like leads into like Boy and Heron. The latest Ghibli film is going to come out for select theaters, early advanced screening this week, actually. So yeah, it's interesting to see like there's actually a big appetite for these Japanese films, and I'm excited. But that's all the news I got.
I was just gonna say, having grown up on Godzilla and all those kind of like Jason the Argonauts and the stop motion type movies, I was thinking about Sinbad's Adventures. That was so cool. Anyway, I just rewatched all of the recent like Kong and Godzilla movies, and I'm not saying that they're all great or anything, but they're a lot of fun. They're just a lot of fun. It's just monster movies.
Well, like there's definitely different eras of Godzilla movies. Like again, the original. It's a terrible time. It's not a good time. Yep. This movie, not a good time. Shin Godzilla, not a good time.
It's not a good.
But we also had Godzuki. We had little baby Godzilla. We had women doing dances for like Mothra to come out of the ocean and shit.
And we got magic cards of those to prove it.
Yeah, we do. And we got them all. You got Gamera, all of them, all these motherfuckers in this bitch. So yeah, like Godzilla is such a time-tested, long-form character that can like literally be molded in multiple ways. So cool. And I think that's the cool thing, is that people are here for both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next part of the show? Last part of the show? It's not technically the last part of the show. It's just the next part of the show. We answer questions from you, the people. And I'm just going to make this real easy. Just join the Discord. nerdon.tv/discord. You can go to nerdon.tv/questions, but nobody does. Everybody goes into the Discord because it's so easy. It's so good because there's channels.
So much easier.
It's so much easier. You just go in there, and there are channels just for that. You put your questions there. Nobody talks about them. They're just submitted there, and then we get to talk about them here. And then the best way, I think the best way is, I just got an Xbox notification that was so loud. I wonder if the audience heard that.
Nope.
We didn't.
We didn't. Okay, cool. You could join the Discord, Patreon style. Yeah, my brain quit mid-sentence. Join the Nerd On Nation that is powered by Patreon, nerdon.tv/Patreon, and you can be patrons of us and keep the lights on and help us make more content. But also, you get what we call the Nerd On Nudge, where we answer your questions first, and you can ask questions like, where to go? B-Rad asks, be it Hanukkah, Christmas, or Kwanzaa, what is your favorite holiday episode of television?
Oh, dude, Rugrats, Hanukkah.
Nice.
Easy. That was like a pivotal moment watching that as a kid, where they, like, the grandparents tell the story about Moses and all that kind of stuff. I just thought it was really well done episode. And I've watched it again as an adult, and I think everyone should go back and watch it. It's so well done. So well done. But also shout out to Chris McCa on the OC.
Nice. I am a sucker for Ted Lasso, and their Christmas episode was chef's kiss television. It was kind of a, it hardly even had to do anything with it was like a filler episode, but it was just beautiful, and it felt so good. And
Is that where everyone goes and has dinner at
yeah, and then they
Leslie's?
sing outside, and it was so good.
I just finished that show last month.
Oh yeah,
I was late to the game, man. I was real late, but
right? It's just
Yeah,
it's like one of those things. Like at the end of the day, when Ted Lasso was actively on, at the end of the day, we would watch Ted Lasso and just feel not so shitty about life.
sure, yeah. Although my favorite episode was the Bizarre one.
Oh yeah,
That was my absolute favorite Beard episode. Was like
one of my
number one.
friends is
Bullet.
his wife, and it just I keep trying. Hey,
Really?
yeah.
Fantastic. He's amazing.
Yeah,
He's my
so
favorite
funny.
character, hands down.
So funny.
I
You
like.
know who became my? Sorry, Tom. Let me just finish this one thought until last. Do you know who became my favorite by the end? It's
Who?
always Beard. Trent.
Okay, yeah.
Trent Krim went from like fucking hate this guy to
Yeah.
might be my favorite character in the show.
Yeah, the
Anyway.
last season, and you get so close to it.
I want to hug him.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, you can come back.
I like the Simpsons Treehouse Horror. Is it holiday, right? So Halloween still a holiday? Does that count or?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Honestly,
It's
it's a
an answer.
holiday. It's a holiday episode.
That's a good answer. That's
Bradley
like a really good answer.
just said
actually.
no cheating.
Someone said no cheating.
He said no cheating.
Oh,
That was cheating.
I'll allow it.
In recent history, TV show
It
episode.
has to be recent history.
No, I'm just in my mind. I don't know
Oh.
about like recent
I was like,
history. I
Rugrats
don't know
was
anything.
30 years ago.
I'm gonna say Seven Fishes. The bear.
Mm,
Oh, okay,
mm.
okay.
The
Okay.
fucking bear. Well done,
So,
Tom. There's nothing in
yeah.
the recesses of your mind that's your favorite.
I mean, all the Simpsons episodes that are Christmas are kind of like whatever for me.
Santa's Little Helper.
I like the Boy Meets World when Corey cheats on Topanga.
Ooh.
No, fucking no. Jesus, I hate that episode. But I mean, Lauren was a cutie, and she was there for him.
I just say anything Boy Meets World. You got me.
I mean, fuck when Eric fucking
Oh my
about
God.
to adopt Tommy.
I just realized who Lauren is played by.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
what? Velma. Cardellini.
Yeah, Linda Cardellini.
Yeah,
She
Holy
has my
shit.
babing it
heart.
up.
She has my
Yeah.
heart.
Babing it up.
Freaks and
And
geeks.
when she
man.
comes back and they go on that date, and then she puts Corey in the fucking jacket, I'm like, what a lucky man. What a lucky
Yeah.
man.
Anyway, sorry. Good answers. All these are good
Um,
answers, Tom. I know you're not landing on any of these, but you're giving a lot of good answers.
I mean, Futurama Christmas is pretty great with evil Santa Claus robot,
Yeah.
and they all rhyme, they all sing. It's pretty
New
great.
Year's also counts because that's the pilot episode of Futurama.
Anyways, those are all my answers.
Good
I'm
answer.
done. Good answer.
Next question. Next question comes from Dougler. Korean food or Thai food?
Thai. Easy. Easy.
Thai food.
I didn't know until recently. And then Tom's mom like opened my third eye when I had she cooked some
You got
Christmas food.
Yu-Gi-Oh'd.
And I was like, well, I like straight asked her. I was like, why? Because I don't like restaurant Thai food. I was like, why isn't this kind of food in restaurants? And she was like, takes too much time, takes too much love. And I was like, oh, good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
And then Tom took me to a Thai market
Tempo.
temple.
The
and
temple.
I had some of the best food I've ever had. So Thai food, easy.
We have a restaurant near us that sometimes we're just like, oh, I want Thai. I want Thai food real bad.
It's so comforting.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It
it's a
is
very
literally like the
comforting-
Asian Southern food.
It is in fact
Very
something that
comforting
sometimes we're
palate.
like, I just need like a, it's not like the chicken noodle soup kind of thing, but it's like a, like kind of, you're like, oh man, I want some Thai food. In this restaurant, they only do takeout. They like remove the sit-in. So now we just do takeout.
That's the way to go.
It's so good.
Because I don't
mean-
I don't like pad Thai. I know it's like a odd man out kind of thing. Dana
No,
loves
I don't like
Thai.
pad thai either.
But man,
Y'all, everyone can like pad thai. Most people like pad thai. All you guys are fucking crazy, but y'all can like it. Y'all can
Mhm.
like it. Y'all can have it. More for
Dana
you.
loves it. Yeah,
More
that's
for
what she
y'all.
says. More for me.
More for
But
y'all.
man, I had at this temple, I had crispy pork belly with sticky rice that you just grabbed, and I lost my fucking mind. I don't know where I was for an hour because I was just in this like
Food coma.
I saw the light. Little coconut
Pork
dessert.
leg stew,
Shut up.
baby. Oh my god, insane.
Oh,
What are those coconut desserts,
soup.
Tom? What are
Mm.
those?
What?
What are those
Or
called? The little coconut dessert.
Oh,
puffs.
those are krum krop.
Fucking A, man.
It-
I'll
you
murder
gotta- there's
someone for
some
those.
R rollies and krum
I will murder off first degree someone for like a handful of those.
I
Easy.
will plan that murder.
And
I will-
I'll confess.
It will be premeditated, and it will be.
and that'll be
like,
my last meal as well. I'll
no
get two for the
question.
price of one.
You know what's funny? I showed you also the Chinese donut.
Yeah. That was
Fucking,
that was
I found out
insane.
how what Chinese and Vietnamese people call it. They call it. It's like someone's name and then a question. It's called Jack Wai. And I was like, y'all call it Jack Wai? That sounds ridiculous. Call it Chinese donut, but they're like Jack Wai. I was like, all right. And like,
That's why
we eat it like the dessert way. Everyone else eats it like they put it in soup. And I was like,
Oh,
it's crazy,
okay.
crazy shit. Very malleable. You can do a lot of shit with Asian foods.
Next question.
Good
I grew up
question.
on Thai food, so
Yeah.
it's hard to be like, the shit that I fucking had a whole culture and lifestyle around
We'll do
versus like tteokbokki, and I'm like, I fucking barely could pronounce it or spell it. There's like 2 T's in the beginning. I don't know how that language works sometimes, or so it's no
Here's
diss,
what
no
we'll do,
diss.
guys. We'll go to the temple. We'll each drop like $40 on food. Bring it back. We'll do a mukbang, and everyone will see what we're talking about, and we'll just live stream the whole fucking
We
thing.
gotta stop talking about. Oh, we're gonna do this thing, this mukbang, and
No, this one like
we should
I'm
just
in.
do it. We should.
I
do
mean,
it.
look. We just gotta find a Saturday or Sunday morning to do it, and it's a Saturday morning is the best. Saturday morning is the best.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm
All right,
in.
next
I'm
question.
in. Next question comes from Johnny
New year.
Horror.
That'll be the new year.
Will always be Johnny Horror. And the window closed. Okay, here it is. Is Batman Arkham Origin a Christmas game?
I'm pretty sure it takes place on Christmas Day.
It's
Or
got to
Christmas
be.
night. Batman Arkham game.
I haven't played it,
Christmas?
so I don't know.
It
Yes.
takes place on Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like the night of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It literally says, drawing 8 of the world's greatest assassins to Gotham City on Christmas Eve. It's a Christmas game. How is it not a Christmas game?
Who?
Don't get
All
mad.
of- all
Don't
of
get
that.
mad at him for asking a question.
Huh?
I said, don't get mad at him for asking a question. I
I
think
think
Miles
all of-
Morales.
I
all
think
of-
he's mad at
is
the,
the other Christmas game.
hypothetical people that think that it might not be.
Oh,
Like the hypothetical group of people, subset of people that don't feel that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
You mean Bruce Willis?
no, the writer said it was.
And Bruce Willis did too.
Said it was or wasn't.
It wasn't.
Oh, well, the writer said it was, and I'm gonna trust the guy who wrote it over the guy who just said the lines that the writer wrote.
I'm just gonna say it this way. Per Kevin Smith's quote, when he was working on it and they had to do a rewrite, and Bruce Willis is like, "Hey, this guy was gonna rewrite this scene. This scene works better. Like, we don't like it." And Bruce Willis says, "Cool. Who's your second option?" Is John McClane.
Yeah, but at that time, anybody. The first one. No one knew. I'm gonna trust the writer.
No one knew.
Yeah, Miles Morales is a Christmas game as well. So, and
Yeah.
it was inspired by Arkham Origins. Fun fact.
And that's why the Arkham games will always be better, because IGN has nothing to fucking publish other than stupid bullshit like.
That's what I did this weekend. Dude,
What?
Juniper
you
was
played some
sick, so I
Spider-Man?
played Spider-Man.
Spiders, man.
Rematch. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. I also cried because there's a cameo in there that my heart. Anyway. You don't know what I'm talking about? Excelsior?
Oh, I forgot about it. But, bro,
it's
I
like
played that
in
shit.
the beginning. I know. But it's a scene between Peter and Mary, and Peter leaves and Mary's
Oh,
like,
he's at the
there.
diner.
He's at the diner. He goes, I always loved seeing you two together. And I was like,
But what?
but why? It's like his last cameo is just saying how much he loved Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson together. I was like, that's kind of perfect. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on. Next question.
That's all of the preloaded questions.
Yep. What you got for us, Tom?
So we have plenty of time. We actually have plenty. Everyone, send in your questions right now in the chat. I'm not playing these games with you. If you don't, I will find you.
yeah, he
and
will
I
point
will-
at the screen.
I will.
Ho ho.
You know,
Yeah.
I won't do anything terrible.
get
like
it.
dox you or anything like that. But I will. You know what I'm saying? So T Dog 8282 asked the question: Rocky Road or mint chip ice cream?
Neither.
Mint chip. If I had to pick between the two.
Oh, if I have to pick, it'll be mint chip. But
Mint chip. If you had to pick, if you had to have another option, Josh, what would it be?
cookies and cream.
Pralines and cream.
Pralines?
Pralines
pralines
and
and
cream or butter pecan. They're the same thing.
If I had another option, vanilla. I'm so boring. I'm so boring.
Hey, no,
Like,
you're-
really
you're
good
not-
vanilla is worth it.
I'm the guy who I've been called an old man my whole life because I was like 12 years old, being like, can I have the butter pecan and pralines and cream ice cream? And you know
Bro.
what? People are like, that's old man ice cream. And I said, you know what? Old man been on this earth for a long time, had a long time to figure out what the best ice cream flavor is.
Up?
That's what's up.
Bro, cup, vanilla, rainbow sprinkles. That's all I need. I'm like, all right. I'm
Little
out.
chocolate-
What you need
chocolate
is
shell,
you
maybe?
need vanilla bean ice cream with some of my peach preserves and just a
Fix
little
it
bit
with some of
warmed
my jizz,
up. with some of
with some of my semen.
There is no
semen,
better pie
just-
topper, Tom, than vanilla ice cream. So you're on the right track there.
Vanilla's
that?
vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's probably my second favorite flavor.
What
Um,
kind
next
of
to
vanilla
butter
is the? I didn't know that there was a difference until I tried different ones.
French vanilla. There's
What?
double vanilla,
There's vanilla bean.
vanilla cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
look,
French vanilla
I'm
guy.
easy and I'm sleazy. Vanilla's fine.
That
For
tracks.
Next.
Next question.
Next
Mhm.
question.
Bad Reprint asks the question.
Ask.
You know, is Arkham Origins a Christmas game? You know, that poses a question. If it isn't a Christmas game, what are some examples of Christmas games? And Corey mentioned Miles Morales,
The
Which
Division.
I also
The Division.
The
I did
Division.
download Miles. It was a Black Friday sale where they had like Spider-Man and Miles Morales for like dirt cheap. And I was like, well, here's my chance.
A Christmas game.
Christmas games. I feel like I've played many, but none are coming to mind right now. Because the only one I could think of was The Division as well. And that one has a pretty good Christmas aesthetic as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it.
well done. It says Kingdom Hearts 2.
Silent Hill, the one that's on the Wii and everything's frozen. Resident Evil 8,
Okay.
because you're in like a wintry area.
Oh, the Home Alone
I
game.
was going to say the Home Alone Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Um,
I've never played it, but here it says Bayonetta 2.
um,
Oh, Dead Rising 4. Yeah. That's a good one. Dead Rising 4 was very fun.
There has to be a Jack Frost and the Guardians game. There has to be a Frozen game.
Nope.
There has to be a Tim
but-
Allen's The Santa Claus game.
But Frozen. Just because it's snowy doesn't mean
Yes.
that it's Christmas.
Yes.
What if it's snowy all year
That's
round?
not how time works, Tom.
Don't matter.
It don't matter if
Uh,
it's
That's
Christmas.
not
Hey,
how seasons
hey,
Christmas.
how
work.
about we tell the rest of the world to fuck off and say that Los Angeles isn't always summer?
I mean, yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
But like, ooh, palm trees, blah, blah, blah. It's like, shut your bitch ass up.
Next question.
Next question. So,
The answer to that question was not many.
not many. I mean, there's a lot of actually Christmas horror games. Night Before Christmas game. 51 Jonathan or Johnny Horror asked the question: if you have an idea to make a Godzilla movie and you want to make a new villain monster for Godzilla to fight, what will be the creature?
Like an original. Man, I wish I knew more that already existed, but I think a cool one would be like the Frill lizard or Frill dinosaur, like based off that one, the one that has the hood.
Nothing?
Yeah, I don't know if there is one
If
already.
you look up Destroya, kind of looks a little bit that. It looks like Demon Godzilla. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Or Biolante.
Destroya.
Destroya. It's one of the Magic the Gathering cards. It's I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like a phoenix.
Oh.
Destroya. Yeah, Godzilla with an
What are you
H.
laughing at?
I was just thinking because I love
Oh, yeah.
Pacific Rim, and I was like, what if there was like a Pacific Rim and Godzilla like mashup, and it was a kaiju from another multiverse?
Okay.
That'd
Okay.
be fun.
I like that.
I
Destroya
mean,
looks
mine's not
nuts.
really an original villain. But I would like him to fight something that looks like Cthulhu.
Destroya looks terrifying, by the way.
Like if we
Cthulhu
go into a place where like, we do like the Meg shit where it's like below the Mariana Trench, there's even deeper creatures. And like after Godzilla uses atomic blast one time, fucking it awoke an eternal evil fucking Cthulhu, and it's got an octopus face. And what the fuck is that, Godzuki?
His name's Jira, and he's a frill lizard enemy of Godzilla's.
Oh, nice.
It already exists. There's a closer up picture of him.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He doesn't look as cool as I imagined in my head, but it's there.
How do you spell it? Jira?
H
H.
S Jira's.
Oh yeah. Ugh. I mean, that definitely could
Oh,
use
dear.
a
A
modern
modern
day
a
reboot.
modern update would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
yeah,
that'd be a cool one.
Godzilla versus Cthulhu. To me, I mean, not real Cthulhu where it's like
But
I'm going
something
to
like that.
a Cthulhu looking motherfucker, kind of like how it is in Rick and Morty, where it's just like
Yeah.
Cthulhu's more like I make people go insane and shit. That's my thing, and I'm in like
That's
blah,
my
blah, blah. It's like a
thing.
creature. You know, if something lived underwater longer than Godzilla has, and it's like, ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, last question of the night.
Yeah.
Sure.
Last question of the night. Bad reprint. Okay, you need questions. It's been a while. Corey, complete the question for me. Pick a movie, keep one actor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I get to complete it?
I guess.
The rest are Muppets. That's the question he's asking.
How many times have
So
we
we're
answered
doing
that
another
question?
one.
Well, he just wants us to pick something different.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So we're doing another one. It's a series of these things.
Yeah. Because I think the first one we all agreed John Wick would be wild. Where you keep
Jurassic
Keanu.
Park, and you keep Sam Neill, and the dinosaurs are replaced by Muppets too.
I thought you were gonna say Jeff Goldblum, but that was
No,
a nice
that's
turn.
Well, no, because the Muppet splayed out like that would be kind of
Yeah,
funny.
it would be too good to not.
Mamba
say.
has the proper answer.
What Mamba say?
Spider-Man 2.
You keep Toby.
You keep
Alfred Molina.
Willem Dafoe.
Spider-Man 2, you keep Willem Dafoe. So it's like nobody. So 30 seconds of the film has a human in it, and the rest is just a Muppet movie.
Absolutely. Come on.
You don't even see, just in a reflection. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful answer.
Because you can't replace Willem Dafoe.
No.
He's too much of a talent.
Something of a scientist
good answer.
myself.
I mean, for sure, Grover's Doc Ock. Kermit and Piggy are, you know.
Grover is Doc Ock. Okay.
I feel like. Because you want to see him get shot, exploded by the, by the fusion reactor.
Yeah, right.
Or Cookie Monster. Oh, Cookie Monster actually would be great. Him
It's
talking to
Doc
the
Ock?
thing. Yeah.
We want power.
For me, for my money,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, because I want to do it where it's like stupid, where it's like absolutely bonkers dummy.
Mm-hmm.
And I would do it like, so keep one actor and everyone else is Muppets, right? Everyone else is Muppets.
Yeah.
World War Z and keep Brad Pitt. So every zombie is a fucking Muppet. And you just see of just
They're
Muppets
all just
everywhere.
speaker.
Absolutely. That shit would be wild.
Yeah. All they turn into beakers as their zombies.
Just Katamari fucking Muppets.
That's great. That's great.
I'm in.
I'm just
You
saying.
kind of took what I was going to say, but because I was
Why?
going to say 28 Days Later with Killian, but same thing. I'll pick something else. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do the thing and keep Kurt Russell and everyone else is Muppets?
Including the creature, like even like the pile of ick that's just like Muppet pieces.
Beaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. The thing. Keep.
Ooh.
Or do you keep Childs?
I just want to watch the last scene. Like with that. With no nuanced facial expressions from a Muppet. You just
Because oh no, but like, you know what? If you do replace it with if you replace Childs, you get a Muppet that says, "Cut me loose, goddammit. Come on, get me out of this chair." And it could be really great to hear like Kermit or something say that.
I mean, I kind of like 30 Days of Night, but you keep Ben Foster and Danny Huston.
Oh my gosh.
So like the main vampire, and then Ben Foster being like, "They come," and then it's just all the like Muppets being like scared of their minds.
Scream
would be great. Who do you keep?
I'd keep Nev.
Matthew Lillard.
No, I'd keep
Lillard.
because I love
You
Nev
hit me with
Campbell.
the phone, you dick.
I'm Phil Woozy.
Feel a little woozy here.
Bert and Ernie could be the
I'm feeling woozy here.
The line coming up with the lines is starting to become my favorite thing. I keep thinking of Sam the Eagle going, I know you boys have been stressed out, but I'd like to spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch. I want to see these
Corey,
come
your
true.
2 favorite Muppet movies, Treasure Island and Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Clue.
Keep Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And
Although
then
Madeline Kahn, man, flames on the side of my face.
and oh my god, sorry, you could do fucking what's his name, Harry Brown. It's the Michael Caine movie in 2011.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
that's so good.
and then so it's like, you know, you do the. I was trying to keep the Tim Curry, keep the Michael Caine of like, wow, what would you do? Oh, there's another movie with Michael Caine.
Oh,
which
the Batman.
You do, oh, the Batman.
Do the Batman.
Who do you keep? Circus?
Circus?
Any
no.
Circus?
No. I think I would keep you keep Dano. You keep Dano being ultra serious Riddler around all these Muppets. Yeah. I think that's it.
There's a movie. Last Love. It's old Michael Caine, and it's like, I think he's like a grieving widow, and then like he just ends up meeting like this young woman who like, I think he kind of like guides her through life, and I'm like, it looks like the super touching things, like, but if you do that with Muppets,
Yeah.
oh, do fucking
You keep Pattinson. You keep Pattinson. That's what it is.
do About Time, but keep fucking Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
you do Paddington, but you keep Paddington.
Do
No, you replace
Love
Paddington
Actually
with
do Love Actually, but you keep Andrew Lincoln.
All right.
Just creeping on his best friend's girl.
Yeah.
It's a Muppet.
I just saw an interview recently. Did you see that Keira Knightley interview about her scene where she's watching the video? You know, it's all of me. That scene. She has that hat on because she woke up to shoot that day and she had a huge zit on her forehead, and so they were trying all these different makeup stuff, and finally they were just like, "Fucking hat, go, you're on."
No, she suffers from like really bad acne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So,
didn't
like,
know that until recently. Like, that hat was
Yeah.
so cool back then, but it was a prop. It was a purposeful prop. Anyway,
it
thanks
works,
for
baby.
coming out, guys.
Wow.
This has been
Wow.
fun.
Wow.
Also, we didn't clap, so this tail slates for Brad. Here you go. I'm Brad.
I am also Brad. Weird.
I'm Spartacus. Thanks for coming out, you guys.
Thank you for
All right.
coming out.
Sing us out, Josh.
Sing us out. Who are we gonna raid? I have a
Oh,
suggestion.
fuck my ass. Let me figure out. Oh, fuck. My computer's dying. Okay. Who to raid? Who to raid? Put it in the chat. Who to raid now? Now!
Let me. I have a. Here, it's a friend of mine. If I can spell this right.
Rachel Kamui.
Yeah. She is.
All right,
streaming
playing Sea of Stars. What's the phrase we're gonna say? Josh.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Josh says hi.
I got nothing. Yeah, sure. Josh says hi. Sure.
Josh says hi.
Sure.
Josh says hi.
All right, starting the
Josh is Josh,
raid.
please.
No.
All right. I'm just going to say, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Come back next week, nerdon.tv/Twitch, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is the stream. We heart you all. Take care of yourselves.
It'll be our
Drink
second
water.
last one of the year.
Yep. But heart you, love you. You know the drill. As always, Nerd On.
They're done.
Nerd on.